Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You already know what time it is. It is me, PLA to the Z. And y'all know how we do it, man, around this time. Like we say, man, legends on legends. Before we get into it, though, man, I got to give a shout out to my dog, S. Dot, what it does.
We here.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And to your left, we got the fam, friend of the show. Yeah. You know what that means.
I broke in, though.
You're going to be seeing them a lot often.
I broke in, family.
Shout out to my dog, Will Roundtree in the building. What it do, Will?
Man, Milwaukee's finest is in the building.
Yes,
you know
sir. Yes, sir. Pew, pew.
Yeah.
So check it out, though. Hold on one. Stop the music, please. Stop the music. Can I get a siren, please? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, aunts and uncles. Y'all know what that means when I say that. We got a legend in the building, right?
Yep.
Legends on legends, right?
I'm saying that.
That's what we do in the laboratory. This man is not only a super athlete, but I'm proud to say he one of my homies too, man. Y'all give it up for the soon-to-be heavyweight champion of Power Slap, my dog, Wes the motherfucking Boom. Mena is in the building. Yeah.
Slap the fuck out of you too.
Slap the fuck out of you and two motherfuckers that look like you at the same damn time.
Did you see when he was putting the cap back on the 1942? The glass was about to break. Wes, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Now I'm gonna make sure when I see Wes, I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with a dab because if he grab your shit, lock you done. You done. That's what's up, man. Man, welcome to the live, Wes, man. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man. I'm grateful. I appreciate you, bro. For real.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all.
Let's get into it, man.
So I'm saying last time he was here,
Okay.
what he was on a undercard, right?
Yeah. I was on the undercard.
And you won the fight.
Yeah. I was counted out.
You was counted out.
Yeah, because he was a lot bigger, 6'8".
Yeah.
You know, they call him the Colossus, Arron Turner. You know, shout out to him. And I had no business.
Yes, you did. I was there to witness.
We was there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to get to Arron Turner. Yeah. But what I want to do is I want to start off like this, man. Power Slap 14.
Yes, sir.
You versus Dibbell. Heavyweight championship. New Orleans. What's the mind state going into this, bro?
Man, just dominate.
Yeah.
I'm not playing defense. I'm here to win. I'm here to take over. I'm here to make a statement. I'm here to dominate. People are counting me out, and I welcome it. You know, I do it for the haters. You know, that's what fuels me.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, bro, I cannot wait for July 14th. I will shock the world. You know, they're all counting me out, and I love it. I love it.
I love to hear that. You can feel it, man.
Look, I'm convinced.
You don't know who he fighting, but you convinced.
He could be fighting 100 gorillas.
Now, the Dibbell ain't no punk though. You know what I'm saying? I watched a few of his matchups, man. How you feeling? Like, how was training camp? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, training camp has been great, bro. I'm training like I'm playing football. So I've been weight training. You know, getting my massages, doing a lot of rotational hip movements and medicine ball.
Yeah.
Anything you can think of that has to deal with slapping a person, or upper body flies, stuff like that. Just been doing 2 a day, bro. I've been going hard. And then I'm training with, you know, American Top Team. I have a few UFC fighters there. Those guys are just, you know, getting me right. Just working on technique, make sure, you know, I do the right thing and handle business. You know, because I got to give respect to Damian Dibbell. Yeah, he's the champ.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he's defended it about 3 times. I believe I'm his 4th title defense. So I'm there to take business, you know, and handle business. And to me, like I feel like he hasn't felt anybody with my type of power. So like I'm there to test his chin. You could say he went against Nate Bernard, you know, but he knocked out Nate before Nate was able to hit him. So I can testify, like I can see us having the same type of power. But I'm there to test it. He better hope I don't win that coin toss. But like I said, I gotta give him respect because he's been dominating. Yeah. He's been champ for over 600 something days.
Yeah.
So he's been champ for a little minute, and I gotta give him respect, you know. But it's my time now. You know, I'm here to take over, bro. I came so far, and I'm not finna bitch up, bro. I'm finna handle business.
That's good to hear.
Shit.
I gotta keep pressing the applause because you know what I'm saying. Shit. After every time he speak, it's like a show.
Yeah.
Hey Wes, what would a championship mean to you, bro?
Man, just opportunity.
Okay.
You know, I feel like it's having that title. You know, Dana White wrapping that title around on my waist, winning the titles. That would mean everything to me. You know what I'm saying? That would like just give me opportunity to do other things. You know, use this platform and do other things and just expand my certain goals that I have to myself. You know, so I see it as a belt of opportunity where I can take it here, I can go there, and you know, do something with it. You know what I'm saying? So whether it be acting, whether it be, you know, it could be anything. So it's just leveraging what I have, using this platform, leveraging it, being at my full potential, and just taking care of business and see how far I can take this. Yeah, you know, and I want to fight a lot. I want to fight a lot. You know, another thing, I signed a new 6-fight deal. You know, with Power Slap. So like, you know, I was on my old deal, getting more money, more opportunity. You know, and it's a beautiful thing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Shit.
You just came from the UFC fight too.
Yeah. I went. So they had a UFC fight in Atlanta. Oh man, that was electric. So
It was a great fight.
Power Slap. They wanted me to go over there and do some promo, and I did it, and it came, and you know, and then I have all people hit me up. Yo, I see you on TV. Da da da. And I'm like, yeah. It's a cool thing. I look back on all that stuff, and it's just I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying, of the opportunity.
You're like, yeah, I'm the man now.
Yeah, but humbly, you know what I'm saying, but you know, and respectfully, but
You're paying dues. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man, I've been putting in the work. You know, I'm 4-0, 2 knockouts. I'm trying to expand that. The people are doubting me out. You know, I'm gonna be an underdog for sure. Yeah, but I welcome it. I feel like when my back is against the wall, that's when I'm at my best.
Ooh, let's go.
I got my money on you. That's the damn shot.
Yeah, let's go. Come on,
I'm trying to tell people, bro.
Can we set this up then? Since Wes against Sean right now?
Hell no.
No, y'all, we can't do that.
I got shit to do.
I'm gonna need you to sign a waiver. You know, first.
Eddie, you come over here, man, because you in the shot and you doing film and laughing. Go over there, y'all switch. Get over there, Eddie. Everybody be like, who the fuck is dude over there in the middle of the show? You had your fun. Get over there, buddy. Go over there. Y'all switch. You and him, y'all switch sides. So he can do his video in discreet. You feel me? That's how you do that, man. I'm keeping that in the show too. So Wes, man, for people who don't know, before I get to that, if Damian Dibbell was right here in front of you, what would Wes say to him?
Give me your all. Give me your all. That's all I want. I want your best. I want you at your best. I know you're not gonna flinch, you know. Let's give him a good show. Let's do some fireworks, because this is not gonna go to decision. I will get knocked out, or he will get knocked out. That's it. I just want him. I want him at his best. Just like I'm gonna give him my best. I'm gonna be at full strength. My hand don't hurt no more. Yeah, I'm good. I'm 100%. I'm ready. Mentally, I'm ready.
I was gonna ask you about that. So the last fight against Arron Turner, you you injured your hand, and then I saw you had to use your other hand to continue through the battle. How was that hand?
It feels great, man. I went in, did some therapy, some cryotherapy, froze the hand, did some massages. It's good now. I'm 100%. But when I hit him, I hit the back of his head, and my whole thumb swelled up like a balloon. Like it was literally bad. So I did that. Did the little. Thankfully, we did X-rays. They did the Power Stop. They did the X-rays for me, and there was nothing serious, nothing crazy. So it was just all good. And just being able to rehab it and build my strength back up. But yeah, I'm good now.
That's good to hear.
That's what's up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was wondering. I saw that as soon as you know what I'm saying. About 5 seconds after the slap, I saw you look at it, and I'm like, oh,
that's when the pain shot up, and it was just like, oh man. So and then another thing, when I slapped him and he flinched, I could have just taken the win by disqualification. But with me, I'm not built like that, bro. I want to go, I don't want no questions asked after I win, bro. So I want to be able to just finish all the way through, and that's what I did. I used my weak hand. So when I injured my right hand, I went back with my left, and this was my weak hand. It doesn't have the same juice, but I did it, and I placed it well, and I smacked them, and shit, and then I won the match.
What's going through your head when you hurt your hand? Like,
yeah, it was a bummer because I was like, damn. Now I gotta use my weak hand, and I don't really be training with this hand for real. But now looking back now, after that whole experience happened to me, I'm like, okay, I gotta train both hands.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing. I've been training both hands for a situation like that could happen again. You never know. Yeah. And I gotta be able to swing with my left. So I've been working on that for sure.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
So Wes, let's go back a little bit. Okay. So you used to wrestle in school, and I think I read somewhere that your coach used to slap you.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the hell?
Shout out to Coach G. That's one of my favorite coaches back in high school. He was my wrestling high school coach, but I was so dominant in wrestling, junior year, senior year, sophomore year. I was supposed to be a 2-timer. But I would literally win like maybe 95% of my matches in the season. I would lose in the finals. That's where I lost, But every time I fought, like my coach used to come to me and be like, "Okay, you ready?" And he used to smack the shit out of me, bro. He smacked me so hard, but that amped me up. That got me just on some beast mode.
Damn.
Like,
so then as soon as this years ago.
So it's like it's been years, bro. Like I've been getting slapped in the face. So it's like, so like when that happened, I was like, oh, okay. And then I would dominate my opponent in seconds. I blast double, pin him, done. Over with. Next person. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm carrying that mentality to this.
Damn.
So it's just like, and I'm getting paid well for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was another thing. I know a lot of people want to know, like, because y'all putting y'all lives on the line in that, you know what I'm saying, situation.
Yeah.
Is the pay good? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't want to speak too much about that, but at the same time, it could be better.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It could be a lot better. For what we go through, they could pay us a lot better.
As the sport grows.
Yeah. And that's going to come in time. There's just like the UFC back in the early days, they weren't getting paid like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like how with us now.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Anything you start off, it's going to be like that.
Yeah.
But then, once it gets the momentum and people start getting more behind it, then that's when the pay goes up.
Yeah.
So, it's on its way, though.
I could definitely see it. You can see that the sport is growing. Like you was telling me earlier that it's different markets you guys are going to be in now, too. Which ones you said?
So we got Oklahoma, we got Louisiana, we got Florida, we got Texas. We got those guys. Eventually, you will see power slap in those states later on this year, or if not next year. But those are the states that are pretty much approved.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I can't wait. Especially like in Florida, being me, and I'm from Atlanta. It's so close to home.
Yeah.
So that would make so much sense for me. But yeah, we're definitely doing Miami.
I was gonna say, what would a fight in Miami do for you?
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Oh man.
First of all, could you concentrate?
You know what? When I need to concentrate, I lock in.
Okay.
That's my whole thing, locked in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just like I don't let no distractions come between my goals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a girl, whether it be family, whether it be anybody, that if you're not putting towards what I got going on, I don't want no parts of it.
Yeah.
Let's actually touch on that, because I mean, all of us at this table, we're all entrepreneurs. Right. We all have a lot going on. And one of the questions I'm pretty sure we all get, and I would like to ask you, is work-life balance.
Right.
Because I always say, once you lock in, I think that work-life balance go out the window. Yeah. You got to lock in. I would like to know, what's your point of view on that?
My point of view is like, yeah, you're right. It's a balance, and it's something that I don't take for granted, because I do have like my nephews, my family I have to split time for and make sure they good. But when it's time to lock in, I lock in. But when it's time to lock back out and I'm just back at home and chilling, when it evens out. That's when I just need to, okay, I'm done with work or the gym or whatever I got going on. Let me focus on what I got going on, my present moment. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be with family, whether it be with friends. It could be anything, but you want to be able to give yourself some space mentally, you know, to lock back out and then just like, you know, just appreciate life and your hard work. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Damn. Yeah. Hey, that second match you had, your second fight.
Yeah.
You dropped the Hawk.
Yeah.
What that feel like when you just drop somebody like that?
Man, bro. Honestly, that was my first knockout.
Yeah.
So when I did that, it was just like I felt like I hit a brick wall, no cap.
Cause that's a big motherfucker though.
He was a lot bigger than me, bro.
Yeah.
And I ate, and he won the coin toss.
Okay.
And he hit me, and that shit was crazy, bro. Like I honestly, when he hit me, I really didn't feel it for real. Mm-hmm. But when I knocked him out, it was just like I was like hitting a wall, but it felt good though. Like it was just like a sense of violence that I love. So it's just I love violence, bro. So like when I hit him, I'm like, oh, so that's what a knockout slap feels like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I can get used to this.
Damn. So at that time, you feeling just like.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like Brock Lesnar. Like I feel just like on some beast mode.
Yeah.
Like I just.
Damn. Now on the flip side of that, you've been down before too.
Yeah.
And it takes a champion to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to be good on offense and defense.
For sure.
So how is that locking back in after you take a blow like that?
Yeah, so on my first match ever, so I was green, you know, and I did take a hit. I won the match, but I got knocked out due to my opponent clubbing me and stepping, but I got knocked out. Mm-hmm. And that was a crazy feeling. It was like basically you looking straight ahead, looking at your room, and then just looking to the side.
Damn.
So it's just like everything, like I feel like I'm looking straight, but everything's like crooked. So it's just like, I'm like, oh, so that's what it feels like. Oh, okay. But I tried to fight it, and it was just a learning lesson. So at that point, like now that there are more eyes on me, yeah, I'm training harder than I've ever trained because I don't want to be put on blast like that. I mean, no one wants to get knocked down in front of everybody, but that's what comes with it. Yeah. So and I'm willing to accept that. So, you know, yeah, it was a crazy feeling, bro.
Do you ever think about in the back of your head things like CTE and shit like that, or?
Every once in a blue moon, but I mean, I feel like that's with all sports. You know, you have boxers; they're also getting hit to the head. MMA fighters, football player, basketball. We all have that sense of like, okay, we can be dealing with CTE at one point of our lives. Mm-hmm. You know, mind you, we don't want that to happen, but it's a possibility, especially with power slap. I mean, you're getting an open hand shot to the face. Yeah. And that's brutal. You know what I'm saying? So the chances are a little higher. I don't recommend this for everybody. That's why it's like different strokes for different folks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's either you have it in you or you don't. Yeah. It's all about that chin. If you don't have a chin, you're not going to last far.
That's why I said you got to have defense just as much as offense.
Yeah.
How do you train to take a hit, though?
So basically, with me, what I do, I have this iron neck. It's like a harness that I put on my head, and then I just like go back and forth and I train that. I do different movements, and then I have this thing called like a jaw sizer. And I put it in my mouth and I work my jaw area, like stuff like that. Okay. And then honestly, it's a mental switch that you have to have,
100%.
Because like you can be all hyped up and you ready and this and that, but then you're gonna tire yourself out. So it's just like you gotta be calm, collective, bro, and just, you know what I'm saying. When you up there, just turn it on. Don't waste too much energy on your entrance warming up too fast and then I'm you know the main event, so like I'm all the way towards the end. So on my mind, I'm already thinking, okay, I gotta make sure I'm relaxed. I have my sleep. I'm drinking my Pedialyte, my water. I'm hydrated. You know, so I just getting prepared like that. And
so is this similar to boxing where they say they don't have sex for a certain period of time leading up to the fight?
For me,
Wes like shit. No. For me, I've been fucking like a motherfucker.
I take that serious, bro. So like I got a girlfriend now. Yeah. So like we really tied in, and I told her straight up like, hey, my fight comes, we can't do none of that.
Damn. So y'all in different rooms, y'all?
Nah, we can. I mean,
I got a little control.
Yeah, I got a little control.
So them chilly nights, and she starts scooching back.
Oh man. As long as I feel a little something, I'm good. If I can feel it, we good. But other than that, nah, we not doing that.
So Wes, you from the A, right?
Yeah, yes sir. So originally born from Boston, but raised in Atlanta.
Okay, raised in the A. Shout out to the A. We got
yes sir.
Yes sir.
A lot of legends out of the A, man.
Yes sir.
Have the how has the city took, you know, they brought you in yet? Is they watching what's going on?
Everybody tapped in.
Damn.
Love from everywhere, man. I'm just a grateful thing because like I feel like a couple of years ago I wasn't at this position, and now like I see people, they see me, my journey, they see me, what I got going on, and the real ones, they fucking with me, like they proud of me, you know? And I respect that and I salute to that, and they know who they are. But a lot of people, yeah, man, they're happy that I'm putting on for the city. I love, that's why I'm representing Atlanta. You know, I was pretty much raised there my whole life. So it's just like, ain't nothing but to represent Atlanta. You know, I come out to my T.I. song, my Jeezy song, my couple past few entrances. I just keep it all Atlanta based. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the city took me in good, man, from the clubs to the promoters, the owners, the athletes, everybody showing love, man. And
that's dope.
For me, so
shout out to A.
Yeah.
I had to get that in there, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's a lot of great people come up out of Atlanta, man.
The A is just a good time anyway, though.
Yeah.
It's like Black Hollywood, right?
It is Black Hollywood. It really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't go to no restaurant without having hookah. You won't have hookah at every restaurant.
They got hookah at the gas station.
Damn.
Selling, yeah, they do.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, they're selling it, yeah, for sure. That's Atlanta for you.
Man, Wes, how you get your name? Where did that come from?
The Boom?
Yeah.
So I was playing football, right? And I used to be, I played college football. I went to University of Virginia, or excuse me, take that back. Virginia Union University. I went to the HBCU school in Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
And I played college football out there. I did about 3 years there. Didn't graduate. Got my degree. But then I was just known for just trucking guys over, just laying the boom. And then I got an opportunity to play.
Trucking guys over, laying the boom. No, I was just
You know this actually the second pause. I didn't call the first one out.
Oh, Lord.
All right, my bad. I had to get Wes. Go ahead, Wes. Go ahead.
Yeah, dog. How I got it. So I did semi-pro football.
Okay.
I did some semi-pro football, and then one day the coach just saw me trucking guys over. No pause.
No, I ain't good. We good.
But I'm over here just
damn
wreaking havoc. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a D tackle. I'm going for the quarterback. I'm shutting the running back down. You know, I'm just dominating those guys. And the coach was like, you know what? We're gonna call you the Boom. That's your name, the Boom.
Damn.
I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I earned that. Okay, cool. So you know what? Then when his power stop career just started taking off, and they asked me, hey, what do you want your nickname to be, or what do you want to be known as? And then it took me a couple of days to just really, you know. And then I was like, you know what? I got this nickname from back when I was playing football. Let me just translate it over. And then I told him that. So when I told him, hey, I want to be called the Boom, okay, I told him that. Now let me go and earn that nickname.
Yeah.
And then by my second match, my third match, I earned the name.
Nothing but hand claps.
I take that.
Some legendary.
That's good. What's the coach name again?
Coach, the one that gave me the you know what? I forgot his name.
God damn!
It's semi-pro.
All right.
So,
He remembered the one.
Coach, if you watch this, my bad, man. I forgot his name. God damn it.
Shout out Coach, unnamed John Doe. So one thing else I wanted to touch on too. We had talked, bro. You said you was 400 pounds at one time.
Yeah, man. I was 400 pounds. I was a walking heart attack. And I explained that story so many times, and I love sharing that story. I was 400 pounds, bro. I let myself go pretty much. I was getting to the point where I was snoring in my sleep. We could be talking, I'll doze off. You know, it was just high blood pressure, high cholesterol, all the things you can think of. Yeah. And I was literally a walking heart attack. I was choking in my sleep, and and I made a decision like, hey, my mom was like, hey, I can recommend this doctor. My sister went and did the procedure, or my cousin did the procedure, and then I see them, they're all like skinny. So I'm like, okay, it took me, I was like, you know what, I don't want to have surgery. I'd rather just go work it out the right way. And then as I thought, and as I started to do that, I was like, okay, time is going by. I'm seeing no progress. I'm still eating. It's like, damn, I'm getting older. I'm already, 34 now. Like, damn, okay. And then I was like, all right, you know what, Mom, let me go ahead and do that. Go do that. So I went straight to Tijuana, Mexico, and got my procedure. Oh, wow. And it was the best decision I ever made. Looking back, my only regret was not doing it sooner.
Damn.
So, and now look at me. I went from 400 pounds to now I'm 240 pounds. And I feel great. I'm in the best shape of my life. I got
Love it.
veins popping out of me and all type of,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just everything's so much 10 times better. I can
Show
fit
him the
into
picture,
clothes.
Wes. Show him the picture.
Yeah, man,
Wes
I gotta
showed me
show
the
him.
picture, man. I was like, damn, I feel like people need to, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people need to hear that and see
Facts,
that.
facts.
That's
Do
motivation.
something.
No,
You know what I'm
100%, man.
And I just love sharing that story because it's just like I was at a bad point in my life, you know what I'm saying? And I just needed to change. And this was like a reset. You know, I lost all that weight. I started getting my confidence back. Was able to just talk to more people, and you know, it was just a beautiful thing. Now y'all see me, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That don't look like 400, though.
Nah, I was all of 400.
That's crazy because I don't look like
That's
Show
what
the
I'm saying.
camera, Wes, right
That
there.
don't look
Yeah.
like 400.
No. It's like a whole nother human being now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's like a whole nother.
That's 400 minus what 170 is what I'm at right now.
Healthy as a motherfucker,
Healthy.
slapping people's
Congratulations.
motherfucking heads
Yeah.
off.
That's it. Bro.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations, straight up.
Appreciate
Man,
that,
I mean, can we do a toast to that shit?
Yeah,
That's
for
what
sure.
I'm saying.
Let's
We
toast
gotta
to
do a
that.
toast to that,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ooh,
Appreciate
I see you
y'all.
got the gold bottle
Yes,
over
sir.
there, baby.
And this is Red Bull for, you know, yeah.
Yeah, we drinking on that Red Bull today. But check this out, Wes.
I got wings.
Wes, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? And I'm gonna be like, you fuck with this or you fuck with that. You
Okay.
rocking with me?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna start off a little easy. You know what I'm saying? Would you rather win an NBA championship or be the MVP?
NBA championship.
Okay. Would you rather get a viral knockout highlight or a silent, flawless win that nobody really see?
The silent, flawless win. I like that. Because I want to be the underdog. I want them to count me out. And I want to get that win like that.
Cardio or heavy weights?
Heavyweights.
An ice bath or a nice sauna session?
Ice bath.
Okay. Tacos or wings?
Wings.
I'm gonna get you on this one. Gucci Man or Jeezy?
Damn. Bro, you put me on the spot on that one. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to ride with Guwap.
Let's go.
Gucci, man.
Okay. I ain't mad at you
East
on that.
Atlanta. Yes,
I ain't
sir.
mad at you on that. That was a good one, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it again though.
Okay.
Mike Vick or Lamar Jackson?
Mike Vick. Legend.
ATL.
Yes, sir.
T.I. Luda.
T.I.
Ooh.
Quick.
No hezzy.
Legend.
No hezzy.
Some fresh kicks or a nice clean fade?
Nice clean fade. Nice clean fade.
A pizza or some tacos?
Pizza.
Okay. You rather kick it in Miami, luxury high rise, or chill in the mountain house in Colorado?
Miami. High rise.
That's what's up. $10 million contract, zero privacy. $500K total privacy.
500K total profit.
Ooh. You rather be underestimated by everyone or feared before you even show up?
Underestimated.
Super famous or super paid?
Super paid. Without a doubt.
My dog, you survived random questions with me. PLA to the motherfucking Z.
I was sweating.
Sersky.
You know what I'm saying? So the people can get to know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. S. Dot, man. I'm gonna throw it over to you, man. You got anything you want to ask Wes?
Yeah. Are you a little nervous?
I mean, as I'm going into this fight, bro, you always gonna feel the nerves. You know what I'm saying? I'm going for the title fight. I'm the main event. I have a lot of people, a lot of eyes gonna be there. So the pressure is on me. I'm there to, you know, yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm not scared to say that. I'm a little nervous. But at the end of the day, like I said, when my back is against the wall, that's when I'm at my best. So I embrace all that.
So So you can't put no numbing cream on your face or nothing like that?
Shit. No, they check for all that. They check for all that. Nah.
Oh, motherfucker really can do that? I mean,
I didn't even think about that.
No, but for real, because you know when you right before you get to the ring, you have the refs, they checking on you. They're looking for oils. They're looking for.
That's what they doing.
Oh, okay.
When they touch you, they don't want to feel none of that. So make sure your fingers are cut. You know, stuff like that.
Oh, fingernails and shit gotta be. Oh yeah,
mouthpiece, earpiece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have no oils on you. Nothing that can just slip. You know.
Top 3 knockouts you've seen.
Ooh. Put me on the spot. I can't say anything individually, but I can say there's a lot of UFC. I like. Okay, I take that back. Derek Lewis when he fought that. I think Volkanov,
yeah.
And Volkanov was destroying him the whole fight.
Yeah.
And then he came back with the last 15 seconds and knocked him out.
Yeah.
So shout out to Derek Lewis.
Yeah, for sure.
That's one of my favorite knockouts. Another knockout. Ooh, put me on the spot.
West versus the Hawk. So where you at, baby?
West versus the Hawk. Yeah. You right. I was sleeping on myself. Yeah. The knockouts that I have, fam. Yeah, for sure. Because it's a beautiful thing, bro.
So I wanted to ask you, if it was one person that you could slap, who would it be?
Logan Paul.
Damn. That was very precise and very quick.
Yeah. I want him to come to my sport, or anybody that can think they can come into my sport, whether you be in the WWE, whether you be in the UFC. I don't care where you come from. Come into my sport, you will get touched. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like ain't no, you come to this sport, it's just not what you think. So it's really brutal. It's either you have it or you don't.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good one though. I mean, he going down off of the first one?
Yeah, first one, bro. First one. I want to pull off like I did. I went to Saudi Arabia, went halfway across the world. I didn't even get touched, and I knocked my opponent out and one and done. Damn. It's just I didn't even get touched. That was a
you
beautiful
back chilling right after the event.
Chilling.
Ooh, that's great.
You get a night paid. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk back to the back. Oh, here's your check, Mr. Mena. Oh, okay.
You didn't hurt your hand when you smacked
Nah.
You gotta shout out your coach, man, for slapping the shit out of you back in the day.
Yeah.
For sure.
Coach G.
Speaking of coaches, man, I want to give a shout out to the Crazy Hawaiian, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen something medical happened to him medically, right?
Yeah, he got in a car accident.
Yeah.
Shout out to boy, the Crazy Hawaiian. That's my dog. That's my brother, man. We talk every other day, and he's the one why I'm so successful in the sport for real. Because he taught me the intricate details that I needed to learn to be successful. But shout out to him. He's going through a little recovery phase. Yeah. He got into a little situation. He got in a car accident or something like that. And he got hurt. But I'm just glad he's okay.
Hell
he got surgery. Yeah. He's fine. He's rehabbing. He's on the way back.
That's what I want to say, man.
Get well, man.
Yeah, get well, man. Can't wait to see you back out there, bro. You a legend, you know what I'm saying? He showed me love as soon as I met him, too. Yeah, I'm big on that, man. So I want to touch on that, man. You know what I'm saying? And just tell him from all of us, man, get well soon. Yes, and we'll see you back out there, champ.
I got a question for Wes.
Okay.
So one of the things that I know we've all have dealt with here before, when people see you, whether it's on TV or see, just your progression, right? They automatically think you're their ATM. Right. How do you deal with people now coming to you with your fame and your success? You just shouted out you got a new 6-fight contract.
Yeah.
Wes, can I borrow some money? How do you deal with that?
Man, you know what, bro? I just tune everybody out, bro.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm there. Like, you're not there on stage getting slapped like I am. Yeah. So that's mine. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I treat it. And I love y'all, but I'm still trying to work on me. You know what I'm saying?
He said you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
You know what I'm saying? You were in there when I had my hand in the mud. You know what I'm saying? So it's just just tuning all that out. Family's been coming up to me, friends, family from all over, and I love you, but I love you from a distance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Cousin
saying?
Pete done came up.
So it's like, I see people I hadn't talked to in years.
What's up, cuz?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, nigga, I ain't even your cousin. Motherfucker be like, your mama is your mama's cousin, so we cousin. Man, get away from me, bro. I'm sick of all that.
Right.
But first of all, Will, you got something that you wanted to give
Absolutely,
Wes, right?
man. So I want to give Wes this is actually my very first book. Credit is King.
Okay.
Sold over 50,000 copies.
Wow.
And so, man, this is a gift from me to you, bro.
I appreciate that,
Absolutely.
fam. That means a lot to me because I'm in the process of getting my credit right.
Bro, I got
so
you.
anything that I can like learn is a
bro.
total winner for me, and I
got you.
appreciate you. Thank you a lot. It means a lot to
Only
me.
thing you gotta do is just teach me how to slap shit out of somebody.
Oh man, Will gonna have that like a Mortal Kombat move and shit.
Man,
Hey man, God don't make no mistakes. That's good stuff right there, man. That's good stuff. But I cannot let you get out of here, Wes. We got to talk about Pono.
you mean Hono?
Y'all was just friends though. Like, where the beef come from?
It literally happened probably right after his fight. You know, we was expecting him to win, and he fell short. And you know, I wanted him to compete. I wanted him to win that fight. I really wanted him to win that fight. And you know, shit, I feel like he let a lot of us down. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you preaching brother, lovely love, and I'm giving you that same energy, just not in the form that you think I'm giving. You know what I'm saying? And I was really disappointed in him. And shit, he you know, I know he can perform a lot better than what he did. You know what I'm saying? And all I was saying was like, you know, with DTP, he ate that like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I felt like he made Pono look like a child. You know what I'm saying? Your slaps weren't effective to even wobble him. You know what I'm saying? And you're known for your knockout power too. So what happened? You know, and I'm really just coming from a place of genuine. You know, I told him that, and you know, he didn't like that, and he decided to get on the podcast and rebuttal and talk shit. And I'm like, oh, okay, so you can't even come talk to me first before you put that out there. I can't respect that, bro. So it's what, you doing this for media? Like, what you doing? Are you trying to build something up? Like, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like he should have handled it a different way, but at the same time, now it's just all smoke. So when I see him, it's smoke. You know, he's gonna have to see me on that stage. You know, and you know, a lot of things were said, and I'm not even the type of guy to just go back and hear, you know, he said this, I said that. What's said is said, but you just gonna have to see me on that table. You know what I'm saying? On that power stop table.
Damn.
Win your match. You know, he's already talking about, you know, trying to look over his opponent. I'm all on his mind. You know, that's all he's thinking about. And I'm like, bro, you can't go past your opponent. Handle your opponent that you got in front of you first. Handle business. And then if it comes to that point where we can fight each other, then let's do it. But don't look over your opponent. You still talking shit. How you block me and then you still talking shit on social media? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I can't respect certain things like that. You know what I'm saying? I got people around him coming to me like, hey, bro, like, you right. What, you know, Pono's tripping. You know, he tripping. And it's just like, you know, I can't rock with that, bro. You know, I just met you and you already calling me, you know, brother, and I love you, bro. I don't know you, bro. I'm not going to tell another grown man I love you. Fuck. Nah, come on, bro. I'm from Atlanta, bro. We don't do shit like that, bro. If I don't, you know what I'm saying? I just met you and you trying to treat me like we family, bro. That's weird to me. I don't fuck with that. But at the same time, you know, I wish him the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really hope he wins his next match. I have really nothing really ill to say. All I'm gonna say is, bro, win your match so I can come meet you and we can make it make sense. I'm gonna win this championship. He's gonna win his match, and we're gonna meet up. And it's gonna be a hell of a story. It's gonna be a hell of a story. But at the same time, bro, like I'm done talking about him, bro, because I ain't, you know, what's said is said, and you can't go back from it. You know, one thing I won't say though is nothing about his family, nothing about, I don't cross that line. So I want him to know that, because I know he's gonna be watching and listening. You know, I don't do none of that. So let's keep it professional and let's see who might the best man win. You know.
Last time y'all was actually on the show, I asked y'all about that, and you kind of said like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. And
look what happened.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that happens. Like, you know, I wanted him to win. He was supposed to win. We were supposed to meet up.
Right.
You know, but now it's like, you know, he sees the success I'm having now. He sees me on the TV. He sees Power Slap doing this, doing that for me. And, you know, it's all jealousy and envy now, because I'm in the position where he's supposed to be. You know, he fought the #1 Dorian Perez. He was supposed to win that and then get the title opportunity that I'm now having. You know, he fell short. So I'm there to scoop up. You know, I'm there to handle my business. You know, we just so happen to be in the same weight class. But like I said, bro, I'm not looking past nobody. one person at a time. I got Dorian Perez, I got Damian Dibbell for the title. That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I don't care about no Pono. I don't care about James. I don't care about all these other heavyweights, talking shit. It's like I got a target on my back. Mm-hmm. They're all coming for me. You know what I'm saying? Because they see that I'm a threat. And, I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm there to handle business.
Let's get it. Damn. Before we let you get up out of here, though, I got something for you.
Okay. My guy. Okay.
Got a little loud pack for you, my brother.
My boy, I appreciate
Limited
that.
edition.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Loud pack, yes, sir.
Hey.
I do got one last question for Wes, though.
Talk to me.
So I was online the other day,
Okay.
and I saw two guys in the yard standing over a garbage can, slapping the shit out of each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, how does it feel to know, like, you've been an inspiration to create something now for, like, I ain't gonna necessarily say the streets, but people are now emulating power slap, man, like in their backyards.
You see it in the movies. The Rock did a movie, and he had like a scene in there where he's slapping somebody.
Right.
It's crazy because we're still growing.
That's powerful, man.
We see it really. It's been bigger out the country, outside the United States. It's really big outside the United States. But now that we're bringing it into our culture now, it's starting to progress, and I love seeing stuff like that. 'Cause it goes viral, and you see different things going on. So
the two dudes was drunk though.
Yeah, I don't recommend that.
I saw that.
Yeah,
that's some
that
funny
was
shit.
That was funny.
I seen that.
That shit was funny, man.
It looked like it was in Milwaukee.
Nah.
Hey, come on, man. God damn. That's how you do it, bro. It's all leave it to a nigga from LA. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's up, man. Before we get up out of here, man, anything you got to say, S-Doc?
Man, I'm just looking forward to the fight, man.
Yeah,
and then I already know you're going to do your shit because I'm going to put money on you.
Yeah.
He ain't lying either.
Do that. You can bet on me. Do that for sure.
That's what's up, man. Will, anything before we get up out of here?
Man, I just gotta say, first, shout out to Wes. And we was in the building at the same time in Atlanta, man.
That's crazy, man.
Damn.
So,
sir.
you know what I'm saying? So it's just dope to be here, man. And I'm looking for a knockout, man. So my money's on you, bro.
Oh, yeah.
that.
For sure.
I appreciate that.
Wes, man, before we get out of here, any last thing you would like to say to the people and let them know?
Tune in July 18th in New Orleans. I'm there to make a statement and take over and get that championship belt, Yes, and I want to give a shout out to my sponsors too. I want to shout out to Savmar, a nice restaurant out of New England area in Boston, Massachusetts. There's Mediterranean food. The food is great. They have food is like, it's the fuel that they have. Like, so when I will work out, I'll come and eat that. So shout out to Savmar.
Nice.
They're located in New England. And then shout out to Boga Latina. It's a restaurant based out of Atlanta. So they have Spanish good food, great people, good vibes, hookah, all that good stuff.
That's what's up.
So
That's
shout
what's
out
up.
to them.
That's what's up, man. Before we get out of here, I can't get out of here without saying shout out to my dog Eddie over there. Y'all seen Eddie in the beginning of the show? Got Eddie up out of there. He want to get some screen time.
Yeah.
Shout out my cuz Dep, you know what I'm saying, in the building, man. PHK Pharmacy in the building. Y'all know what it is. Make sure y'all check that wet out. And then what album you got out right now?
Me?
No, West.
Hey, man, last year I dropped was Purple Planet, but check out that wet with me and PLAZ.
Yes, sir. Coming soon, man.
Yes.
Yo, everybody, man, we need y'all to like, subscribe, share this stuff for us, man. We appreciate it, man. Hit up the website, IamPLAZ.com, to get caught up on everything, man. Shout out to my brother Will, man. It's always an honor for you to come through, kicking in the loud, man. It's all love. Full-time CEO, man, the GOAT.
Yes,
but we up out this thing. Much love, Wes. We're going to get that championship. Let's go.